Hey guys, it's Raven. I'm not gonna do my intro. I know it's been very long time. Last time you saw me, most likely my last video was Christmas, and I'm sorry for that. I've had ideas and stuff, and what I'm about to tell you is the reason why I haven't really been recording. Sorry, it's just my hair thing is I took and my hair's in my way. I've had a secret. I've had this for my whole entire life, and let's just say it's one of my biggest insecurities about me, and I really don't like talking about it, but it needs to come out now. So I'm not gonna say my full name, but I, Raven Berry, both sound and mind and video on YouTube, has a learning disorder. And before you guys are like, why is that such a big deal, it's such a big deal to me is because what you guys don't know about, especially that is October, and yes, Halloween, and I'm very excited. I can't wait for Halloween to come and stuff, but also October is other national things like Hispanic Month and Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and also this thing. What you guys don't know about is that technically October is National Learning Disability Awareness Month. So yeah, I've had it for my whole entire life. I've been tested and stuff, and I just want to now talk about like the typical stereotypical things. Oh, you must have ADHD, which is hyper development syndrome. I forgot the name of it. Sorry, as I say, I'm sorry. Like thing. I remember my mom said a doctor did diagnose me with it, but then found out he or she was wrong because like I don't have it. So like let's say I was in class and something happened outside. Normal people will look and stuff, but people who have ADHD will focus on that more than in class. Where me, if I see a dog or something outside happening outside in the school, I'll look and I'll be thing. And some people are like, so you must be dyslexic, you can't read. And I've had people laugh at me about my reading and stuff, and the fact is I'm not dyslexic, I can read. What my learning disability is, it doesn't have a scientific name for it, and I'm kind of angry about that, but not. So mine is memory. So mine is, if I learn something in the past 24 hours, usually I'll forget it or I'll can't remember. That's why I usually always have to write down my homework when I was little. Even now in college, I write down my homework. Well, in my college, and also I'm kind of happy the college I went to, they had a center for people who have learning disabilities. And one of my commendations is I'm allowed to record. I know like some and this is what you're gonna be like, but doesn't some classes say you can't be allowed to have like things? I've never got to the point where I've had an issue with a teacher knowing that what they're saying is literally recorded. The only time they ever asked me was like, okay, you recording this class, I understand. Are you gonna send this to people? Or are you gonna share with other people and stuff like thing? And I smiled, I'm like, no, I'm not, and I never did. Like, whatever you say, it's here, and then I have a special recorder where it records, and it has a USB thing, so when it's done and one thing, like usually at the end of the week I empty out my recorder. That's like one of my accommodations I have. With classwork, they can't rush me because like it takes me, I don't want to say forever, it takes me a little bit of time to start up and working in. I've had professors who have been patient, like if the essay was supposed to be done at the end of the class, they'll be like, okay, we understand, and you know, you can hand in the next day, or the next day you have class with me, or that. I've had the, and also coming with tests. I'm horrible test. I'm not horrible, but I'm not really a good test taker and stuff. And Mostly in high school, I was very insecure about this, and it used to make me antsy, and I think it kind of did give me a little bit of anxiety. So yeah, we're gonna talk about my school experience, but like with my high school, they had A's. So usually, if some people in school, if you have like the normal teacher and then there's another person, but you don't know why the other teacher's there, it's usually an aide who helps people who have learning disabilities to focus. Now, this is one thing I hate, especially when tests. Sometimes I would take the test and stuff, and I wouldn't rush. Like, for some reason, I always got faster, and I've realized to take my time in college now. But like with the aides in high school, they would ask me, they're like, do you want to go outside so I can read it to you? And like, none of my friends really knew, or some knew that something was a little off with me, and they'd be like, she's just weird, it's just Raven, you know, crazy Raven, for her hair and her style and the way her personality is. I don't know how long this video is. I'm gonna apologize right here. I don't know how long it's gonna be. But yeah, that was a little insecurities of mine. I already had people laughing at me when I read. I would dread it. I guess I would go into like a little, not even a little panic attack, I would have a little anxiety if a teacher called on me to read, because I really did not want to read. I still to this day do, but there's not like that much, you know. Hey, they call you. You better. Sorry, my hair's really messed up. Hey, they call you and you think, but. Let's go to my school experience. I'm not gonna lie, I have been held back. And that wasn't really my fault, that was more of the teacher's fault. Because she knew I had learned disability, instead of trying to find ways and stuff, she kind of failed me to a point where I had to repeat a grade. And I was only a grade behind. Then let's talk about, well, something happened when I was 13 and kind of changed my way of life and thing. Not 13, it wasn't 13, it was before 13. 12, well 13 something did happen, like, but that's another time. I might do a story time, I'm not sure if I want to, because that's really went into deeper things, to deeper sides of me that I think a lot of people should. But back to the thing. Like, I was 11. Yeah, 11. And I went to Catholic school, and they kind of like took me out of my classroom, which made it hard for me to catch up a little bit sometimes. Or, like, I would have a thing, and I did have speech problems. That was from when I was younger, because I've had this learning disability for a very long time. I'm 22 years old now. Like, I've had it for a thing. I've known it. I didn't start knowing about it until like I was 11, 12 and thing. I just thought I was like everyone else till like I realized. So in my old grade school, they had a class called Ungraded, and a lot of people, I'm not gonna even count myself, well I am gonna count myself, we kind of made fun of them and stuff. We thought they were like, why would you think, we thought that it was for bad students and horrible students and stuff. Like, we really thought it was a bad place, and if you were there, something happened. And then I found end of 5th grade, I was going there the next following year, so I'm like, but I'm not a bad student. And then I realized what it was a place for people who had learning disabilities and stuff. And I was there from 6th grade all the way to 8th grade. I was still in the school thing, but did it help? A little bit. Like, I don't want to think, because the teacher still works there, but she doesn't work there, and I've heard that it got disbanded, so people like me who have learning disabilities are in their rightful grades. The teacher I had she was really mean, and I'm not saying really mean, but she was kind of mean and a little nasty and stuff, and she couldn't teach. I don't know why they put her down there and stuff, because she really didn't know how. Like, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I was in 8th grade, so I'm supposed to learn stuff so I can get ready for high school. why in 8th grade I have a 5th grader thing and stuff, and I met my reading levels are not that good. I don't know what level they are. But the last time I remember in high school, I think I was like a sophomore, my reading level, they told me, was up to an 8th grader. So I was 2 grades behind, but not bad. And I want to talk about the stereotypical thing about people who have learned this. Oh, they're lazy. They're not that smart. Oh, they need to go to special school. Yes, I understand there's schools out there that focus that are literally schools for people who have learning disabilities and stuff. But that's not true, because even famous celebrities, geniuses and stuff, they have learning disabilities too, you know. So, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm not lazy. I've never been lazy. I've never had anywhere where I had to go to school. I've always been in regular, either Catholic school or public school. I just had A's and stuff with me. Now back to it. Like I said, October, I've heard news like this, and it felt like no one was really talking about it. And also, I really know a lot of people might be like the messing behind me. Sorry, this is like rough draft. I'm not gonna even edit it or anything. Like, this is rough draft. What else can I say? I'm glad that I have this. I'm not glad, but like, I want to say, like, this learning disability is a part of me, is not who I am, because I think a lot of people think, and this way, oh, there's two, you know, I'm going to say stereotypical a lot in this video, and I apologize for it, but there's two stereotypic. Oh, they're very loud, like, when they think you're loud, they think you have ADHD and all that, or you're very quiet. And with me, I usually fall under they're quiet, they don't want to talk because they know they're going to say something stupid. I've never said anything stupid. I've said things, raised my hand to answer questions, and some of my professors have never said it was a stupid thing, because, you know, there's no such thing as a stupid question or stupid answer. And so, but I remember freshman year, it was October, you know, parent-teacher conference and stuff, and I remember, like to this day, this story was funny to me, because, like, to the day of my teacher's faces. Okay, so I don't know how my school did. It was my freshman year of high school. So I had my English teacher and my science teacher right there, and my mom there. By the way, my mom's a teacher, and we'll talk about that later on. They were like, oh, she's good, her behavior is good and stuff, but she's, you know, a little behind in certain things, and we feel like she needs to catch up. And my mom went, oh, but you know she has learning disability. They both looked at each other and went, she does? And my mom went, yeah, she does. And they like looked at each other, and they looked at me, and they're like, well, and my mom was like, she'll never talk to you about it. She won't open her mouth. She won't say it and stuff. And after that, they kind of went, okay, now we understand. And like, I did get treated a little different afterwards, and that's kind of was my biggest like pet peeve. I don't want to. I do understand why I need certain accommodations and things, even now in college, but I don't like it to the point where I'm getting babied. I had one teacher, and she taught science classes. Like, I forgot her name, but like, I really did. It's not even funny. Like, I used to make fun of her name because her name was really funny. But this teacher knew I had learned this, knew this from freshman year, and I didn't have class with her until like junior, senior year. This is why that's like that pet peeve of me, from you, for a student thing. She'll sit and she'll be like, how you doing? Like normal teacher stuff. Then she'll, you know how teachers always go around class and stuff, Yeah, she'll do that one time, and then she'll go around, and then she'll be like, "Are you doing?" She's like, "Are you okay doing this?" And it's like, I'm looking like, I'm fine. Trust me, I would call on you. And that's like one of my pet peeves, like teachers that are not trained with people who have learning disabilities. They want to have around them, and that doesn't help. Sometimes it does, but sometimes it doesn't, for just pushing the student even more. And let's go back to my mom. My mom caught it. She caught it at a very young age. She got me all the help I needed and stuff, and I'm grateful for that, and I'm happy. Even though my mom knew, because I have an older sister who has a learning disability, and I don't want to talk about her. This is more about, I don't want to say more about me, but this is more thing. I felt like it was time for me to do. I'm 22 years old. It's not going to go away. I'm going to have it for the rest of my life and stuff. And if you want more questions, or you want me to, I just like summarize my thing, you can hit me up on Twitter. If you want me to do a Q&A about my learning disability or anything, comment down below and stuff. I'm glad my mom caught it and stuff, and I want to talk to the people. Yeah, you have learning disability, but it does not define you. It does not. You can be whatever you want. It's just, what it means is, hey, you learn in a different way than other people's students. And for those parents who support your kids, thank you. And for those other parents, I'm not gonna, usually I would say something mean, but I just want to be nice and say something. Ooh. I hate those parents who are like, who have teachers tell them like, your kid's a little slow, or maybe he or she needs to be tested, and they'll be like, oh no, they'll catch up and stuff, and then they realize like senior, like there's maybe their kid's senior year of high school, like you're not gonna catch up, you're not catching up. Certain colleges wouldn't accept them and stuff because of grades and stuff. I understand you feel like your kid's gonna get really cold and get picked on and teased on, but in a way you're not helping. You're kind of feeding into maybe what the bullies might do to them, because you're not helping your kids. Excuse me, I'm sorry. And I feel like if a teacher or someone says, hey, your kids, I don't think they would say stupid, but if they're saying in a nice way, like maybe he or she needs to be tested, I think you should. Maybe based on your beliefs and stuff. Your beliefs and my beliefs are different, but I feel like that, honestly, is how I feel about it. I feel better now. I don't know why. I feel better that it's out there. Like a weight is off my shoulder, and now that people know, that's another reason why I feel like I don't record. I always keep saying I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna record something. It's just school's hectic and all that. But also was another thing was because I feel like my boyfriend, when we started dating, he's like, something's off about you and stuff, and that was the first time I actually told him. I went, well, yeah, there is something off, and I told him, like, I have a learning disability, this is what it is and stuff. And he has not treated me ever different ever since I told him, and I'm proud that he hasn't. But I want to also say that it is National Learning Disability Month, and if we can spread the word by this video and stuff, I will link down 2 websites that will tell you how to be notified and stuff. And also, sorry, pull out my phone right now. There's like a quote on one of the websites that says it. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, so it says, during this LD, which is learning, it's an online thing, we ask you to choose one thing. Sorry, like I'm saying, I'm not really such a good reader. Okay, so it says from me, or for whoever's reading this, to teach one person something new about learning disabilities. you could explain and introduce them to our website to share, which I am, because if you want to know more information about there are different types of learning disabilities and stuff. So I'm gonna link down below the website, because I feel like this website's really good, and we'll explain. There are different ones. There are showing and there are invisible. And what mine is invisible, because you really can't see it. You can't, you could text me on it, but you can't see it. Like, it's not there. Like autism or being deaf or being blind. And I don't want to say, like, I want to be racist about it, but it isn't. But honestly, that's how it is. And like I say, if you have any more questions, my tour is going to be down below. I could do Q&A whenever if you guys want to learn more. I'm going to link 2 websites down below. But all I want to say is thank you, and for anyone who's watching this, thank you to understanding more, to learning more, and also, honestly, no hate on this no mean comments on my thing. No mean comments, or I'm going to take them down, because like there are some mean people out there on YouTube. On the internet and stuff, and I feel like I just came out about this, and I didn't have to, but I wanted to help people around my age, millennials, or even people who are younger, because I remember one thing my sister I remember one thing my niece said. She said, oh, this kid, he has a learning disability, and kind of laughed about it and joked around and went and thinking, like, that kind of bothered me a lot, because I have learning disability, and I'm none of them, because I am very quiet, shy, and stuff, even though my personality sometimes it's like a part of my personality. Like, I want to say that my learning disability is a little part of me, but it's not who I am. And yeah, I think this video is way too long. Hope you, I don't want to self-promo, but hope you subscribe, like, and thank you, and I hope I helped a lot of you guys. So yeah, bye. See you guys.